DM view, player view. And I called my Noob DM. It's not like I've done that much DMing. My Noob DM. I'd preview.
Did you know that it...
There we go. Alright. Everyone ready? It's a fancy map, isn't it, with my handwritten stuff? Alright. So you guys are citizens of the Rosen Empire, who have, for the last 100 years, slowly expanded their domain into the uncharted territories, conquering and dismantling everything that they possibly can get their hands on. In the process, many of the small towns and cities that were first conquered by the Empire have fallen to the wayside and now have their own systems of government because the Empire doesn't support them. One of those cities is Albrook. It is controlled by an interesting system of 4 guilds. There's the Thieves Guild, the Masons Guild, the Church, which for some reason they call a guild as well, and there's the Brewmasters. Over time, they have come to an agreement on how to operate the city, and the mayor seems to be connected to one of them in a rotating fashion. Until recently, that is. In the last election, Gargrand was elected and has no affiliation with any of the guilds, and strange things have started to happen in the city of Albrook. You guys find yourselves there after a request from many different people offering large sums of gold for assistance in dealing with problems that have arisen. You could introduce yourselves, please. Up to you guys. I don't know, we never discussed that. Do you know each other or not? Okay, so Diggle and Thorili know each other, but Sinissalea does not know them. Diggle! And Sinissalea? Alright. That's fine. So as you guys are walking through the town, Thorili notices a sign that says, "Come see Finn Terry." He has work for those interested. What do you guys do? Which tavern? There's lots of people. There's all the merchants. There's citizens. Oh, I heard he's at the Roaring Dragon. Yeah, Roaring Dragon, best inn and tavern in town. Yeah. Uh, you gotta be. You guys are walking as a group. Well, you don't have to move the characters. Yeah, they're just on the map to be on the map. You guys go to the inn. And you can go to the journal tab and drag your characters in if you want. Put them wherever you are in the inn, because I assume you walk into the inn. Entrance is... that's the doorway. You should be at the top of the... it's the middle... it's the third tab is the journal tab on the chat window. No, there should be chat, art library, and then journal. Okay, then it's the second one. I did not know you didn't get the library. That is a really interesting walk there, Diggle. Yeah, the pen's not working. All right, you're in the Roaring Dragon. What are you guys gonna do? Finter. I might know of that guy, but that'll cost you. I got a little problem I need dealt with. Stuff in my cellar's been vanishing. Don't know what it is though. No, I haven't been in the ale. So you want around for everyone? Here you go. And he passes around to the three of you and gets his barmaid to go around passing one to the other. That's gonna cost you 15 gold there, sir. Only the best. We have the best here. The Brewers Guild. It makes really good beer. I'm guessing you all take a drink of beer. Wayne, when you drink that, Wayne, when you start drinking your beer, it's got a unique flavor that you weren't really sure about. It's kind of chickeny. Oh, no refunds. Sorry. That beer does not. That tastes like beer that you've had at any local pub. There's no chicken flavor. It just tastes glorious. What are you talking about? Only the finest beer is served here. Huh. Seems interesting. I like it. This might have to be a new beer. Maybe they screwed up this. I don't know. Maybe it was from a different keg. I make good money. Are you accusing me of having a bad inn? I gave you a frickin' beer. What do you want from me? Tastes like beer to me. Alright, here's your 1 silver for your beer. Look how busy this inn is. My food stores, they keep vanishing from my cellar. And none of my Weasley workers want to go down there. But you wanted information. I'll give you your money back, no information on when Finteri is. I'm sorry. Exactly. Fix my cellar issue. I give you information. Alright. So you guys go to the cellar. When you get into the cellar, you notice that the light doesn't go much past the stairs, and that it's eerily dark down there for just being a cellar. Give me 1 sec, I gotta open something. Tony, you light up a torch? Alright. Everyone roll initiative. When Tony lights the torch, the darkness recedes, and you notice 4 large rats, and their heads perk up. I don't know, because mine's doing the same thing. I'm just rounding it to the nearest number. Yeah. You have 17? So just roll a d20. Yeah, the button doesn't always seem to be working. What did you roll, Nick? If you go in the chat, just go /R1D20. You should be able to. There you go. So 18 plus, yeah, plus your dex bonus on your character sheet. So yours, yeah, it's the modifier, so it's the +2. Yeah. So you're 20. So Nick, then Wayne, then Rats, then Tony. They have improved initiative. So their initiative. Yeah, Nick, what are you gonna do? You have your yeah. There. Okay. Roll damage. So roll a d20. Yeah, roll to hit. Sad part is, what's your bonus on that? Because it's not just a d20, it's plus. It'll be +1 for you. Yeah, so it's 4, and you hit. Hit damage. So your dagger has a damage, like a 1d something. Roll that. Yeah, so just go /1d3. Did I put that in wrong? Yeah, you should be a d4. That was my mistake. Yeah. You do 2 damage. The rat winces, but nothing major. Wayne. Each square is 5 feet. It hits. Rat dies. The rat just kind of gets cut in half when you hit it. And now the rat's attacking Wayne. Uh, 12 hit. Your AC, Wayne? 12 hit. This one attacks Wayne. They're as big as the box is. And 12 doesn't hit, does it? And this one attacks Nick. And a 9 doesn't hit. So it's Tony's go. Your armor class, your AC. Yeah, yours is right because I filled it out for you. Other than screwing up. He's got a +3 to Dex and a +3 armor, so he's okay. All right, Tony. You hit, and you do 2 damage. Which one did you attack? Okay. It's Nick's turn again. But before you go, Nick, through the back of the wall, you see another rat poke its head out. He throws. Which one are you throwing soap at? The one in front of you? Wait. I'm seeing if it's in my tavern's book as an improvised weapon. Or yep. Well, roll to see if you hit. Yeah, roll a d20. Your dex bonus is 3. You hit. I just gotta get to the right page, because I'm pretty sure there's soap or soap-like weapon in here. Do-do-do. One D3. You hit the rat in its mouth with soap. As it's dying, you see this foaming coming out with the blood and that of the rat's own self as it dies. And your soap has been used up. At least one of your soaps. Alright. They have 50. Yeah, that uses the entire thing because you actually threw it at the rat. When you're washing yourself, a bar of soap has 50 uses. Yeah, you go pick it up. No. Yeah, what do you mean by bonus actions? No. Yeah. So he could move if he wanted to move. Yeah, as long as it's within your speed. So each square is 5 feet, and you have, I believe it's 30 feet. So you can move 6 squares. Yeah. There you go. All right, Wayne. Okay. That hits. Okay. Hits. Okay. All right. The one that you've been beating on attacks you, Wayne. For a 19. And it bites you for 4 damage. Hang on. Just gotta find something, because you also have to make a save for disease. Yeah, I gotta find the. For some reason I didn't write it in here. Yeah, you can roll a fort save. How bad is it? Yeah, you can't critically fail that. Yeah, I'm just trying to find it here because for some reason I didn't write it down. No, you have daggers and rapier. It should be in there. Yes. Yeah. Yes, he does. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wayne, the other rat attacks you. 17 hit. And you're diseased, Wayne. Yep. No, we all just lagged. Wayne does a 17. You're diseased. That's all you know. Okay. Tony. Okay. All right. And we're back to Nick. Okay. Yeah. You rolled d20 twice. Yeah. Yeah, you have to roll 2d20 to see if both daggers hit. They both hit. D4. Yeah. This rat, when your daggers hit it, explodes into a red mist. All right, Wayne. Yes. That hits. That hits. You vaporize it. You vaporize it. Strength. To a melee hit, you add strength, yes. This rat. He's essentially that big. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's that's the problem, Tony. You and I have played a bunch of different ones, so yeah, it's moving standard action for this game. So are you offhand hitting it? Yes. It had 1 health when you hit it. Yep. It falls over dead. And there doesn't seem to be any other rats in the room. Okay. You notice that there are bite marks in all the food sacks. Nothing in the beer except for the one case that seems to have a chicken in it. And there's a hole the size of a large rat in the back. It looks like there was a rat nest in here, but doesn't seem to be anything alive in the nest anymore. It's your standard. In there, it's just a nest. It's got some torn sacks and stuff to make the nest. There's all these crates here if you want to smash one. I don't know. There is food that you could take. I just don't know if it's been infested by these rats or not. Okay? Your soap has lost 10 of its uses in that exchange. Alright, you guys going back to the main floor? Oh, that's a funny joke. I don't believe you there, dwarf. You're a comedian. You're just trying to scam me out of money again, aren't you? Oh, you did? Good job. Oh, that makes sense. Alright. Well, maybe my people will decide to go down there now that you've dealt with the problem. Now, you were asking about somebody? Finteri. Oh, yeah. He's the guy upstairs. Okay, so upstairs is on the spiral stairs with the arrow going up. Wait. Tony? Alright. The two that are upstairs. Finteri? No, no Finteri. Don't know Finteri. Oh, there's a Finteri. I'm in the bathroom. You can come in. It's all good. But this is comfortable. I don't want to leave. Well, hello there, sir. How may I make your acquaintance? I'm Finteri. That's fine. I just call everyone sir. It's my thing. Well, except that dwarf. That's dirty scum. Work. Ah, you saw my ad. Ah, wow. I know some stuff about what's going on in the city here and all the problems it's had lately. The last couple groups I've sent out have not come back, shall we say. I did hire this cleric who was supposed to help me with the next group I found, but he's gone missing. Would you guys be interested in helping find him? Good reward. Really good reward. You, dwarf. You get half of the pot. Versus the 3/4 everyone else gets. Oh, you want to wear a pot on your head? Wow. Might have a solution for that. But that's for another time. In this inn, he disappeared last night. Along with other people that have been disappearing over the last couple months. Oh, people just disappear. One day they're here, next day they're gone. You know, that blacksmith that was really good, he's gone. No one knows. The whorehouse, half their staff is gone. No one knows. Don't think they're in the city, though. All right, you come upstairs. Wow. I think there's rumor of an old fort up to the north of the city. You might want to check that out. That could be where we gotta go. But I don't recommend going tonight. You know, nighttime, not good. I think you should take a couple rooms at the inn. I'll make sure you get them free. I'll get you a round of beer. And go in the morning. What chicken beer? Beer in this place is glorious. I think it's a figment of your imagination, you dirty dwarf. When's the last time you had a bath? I think you need to have a bath. No, you just gotta delete yourself. There's no way to drag yourself off. Are you guys going back to the main floor? What are you doing? Nope. Yeah. Let me open your sheet and make sure I can. Yeah. To do a sleight of hand check. You roll a d20 and add it to whatever your total skill is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you had no issues opening the chest. In fact, you opened the chest so well that opening any chest in the inn gives you a +2 bonus. I tell you, you see some women's clothes and a wooden necklace of no value, really. It's not really anything fancy. You +2, +3, so you definitely open that chest, and you find a bag or a little pouch with 10 gold. Okay. By the way, Nick, mark that down, but the other guys don't know that you've just found 10 gold. Yeah, unless you tell them. They don't actually know. I'm just too lazy to write it. And is a girl. Alright, so you guys doing anything else? You find that there's an old fort that used to be a outpost for the Rosen Empire army to the north of the city. You know, about a quarter day's walk. It has been supposedly abandoned for the last 20 years. Well, yep. There isn't no one in the inn knows about any reward. Mostly because people don't believe people are actually missing. I got 2 rooms available. You can have that room or that room. Okay. Alright, he pours you from. He walks over to this far one and pours you another beer. It still tastes slightly like chicken. Well, it's similar taste to the last one you had. Yep. Nick. Ah, we got the finest beef in the world. Would you like one of those? You sit there for maybe 5 minutes, and a bartender comes out of the kitchen and hands you a steak. Up to you. You could sense motive. You gotta roll a d20, and then add a 1 to it. 10. You can't really tell, but you think everything's okay. As you bite into the steak, it is the juiciest, most savory steak that you've ever had in your life. You couldn't be happier after eating that steak. All right. So you guys go to bed. Next morning, nothing overnight happens. As you're falling asleep, you hear, typical bar noises like the bard playing, the jester, performing, things like that as you fall asleep. In the morning, you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go. No, that last beer, even though it tastes a little bit like chicken, just made you feel a little bit better. Whatever wounds you had. Yeah. Barkeep tells you that he's got a continental breakfast, like a muffin and a coffee or a beer. You can sit wherever you want. Tony, you hear beating on your door and you're not really sure what's going on. Wait, after like 10 minutes or so, your coffee and muffin come out. The barkeep the barkeep waves over to his one barmaid and she brings over coffee almost instantly. Nothing's as bad as a gnome. That's what you sense. Yep. Well, I have to say, Nick asked for just a coffee. Or Diggle just asked for a coffee. As you look at the muffin, have you touched the muffin yet? If you touch the muffin, it's kind of rock hard when you tap it. Okay. The muffin breaks apart when your fist lands on it. All right, Tony, are you up yet? So you guys leave the inn, and you're out the street in the city, and it's early morning. The sun isn't really even risen yet. You know, it's probably like 6 in the morning. So which gate are you leaving by? Hmm? Wayne, you notice someone hooded walking past you. You reach out, tap them. You reach out and tap them on the shoulder. They look at you, bring down their hood, and you notice this dwarf with this giant friendly smile. Yes, sir. How may I help you? Oh, through the north gate. You're very welcome, sir. Have a good day. As you walk through, so you guys leave through the north gate. So you guys go out the north gate, start walking along the somewhat path road thing to the north. You notice that on your left hand side is like a forest, on the right hand side is your ocean. You're kind of walking along the ocean ridge there. After a couple hours, Nick, in the distance, you start noticing, a wooden-like structure. You notice a wooden structure in the distance. Okay. All right. As you get closer, this is what you notice. You notice that there's 3 entrances. All 3 are closed. You're coming from the south. There is a compass here, Wayne. There are not really any windows low down. There's some higher up the wall, but nothing easily reachable or that you could see in. You maybe notice like a little bit of torchlight or some sort of light. You're not sure if it's coming from the sun rising or not. Make a perception check. I guess they followed you. You don't hear anything other than, outside noises like birds in the morning, breeze rustling, things like that. door is not unlocked. Yeah, you don't get a +2 on this because you're not in the inn. Yeah, you get your 3. You know, you're sitting there, you know, using your bobby pin like tool, working on the lock, and after a couple minutes, you hear a click. Okay. Give me a sec. Oh no, I'm just revealing. So, Nick, when you get in, you notice what looks like used to be stairs up have collapsed. Like some large thing had been in this room and went on a tear. Make a perception check. You get d20 plus your perception, which is a 2. It's under your skills. So 15. You look around the room, you notice the stairs and all that. Then you look down at your feet and notice you're standing in a large footprint. Yeah, that's all you find. You don't notice any creature in the room or anything. You tell them what's going on? I would make a knowledge nature check. Then you can't use it. Yeah, make a survival check. You don't notice any water pockets, so it's been there. It's been there since the last rainfall, which was a couple weeks ago. They are completely collapsed. Yeah. Yeah, I was just getting to that. door swings open. I'm not annoyed. Who are you? What are you doing here? Leave now! This is controlled by the bandit of the Red Order. Leave now! Okay, make an intimidation check. Top of your class. What are you? Is that all you got? You think you're a big man there, huh? Well, that's to Diggle, who was trying to intimidate. Yeah, I know. Well, then you're dealing with us. You're not getting any of our booty. Roll, roll initiative. The bandit looks very angry at you, pulls his sword, along with his 4 friends, pulling their weapons. They posture in an attack fashion. How much, Tony? I think so. Yeah, it's the button I wanted. I believe you. I see it. Why can't I roll these numbers when I'm trying to attack you guys? Nick? Apparently. Alright. Just need Nick's initiative and then I'll give orders. No, not so good at all. It'll be... Yeah. Yeah, your dex is +3, so you got an 11. Alright, Wayne, you're up first. Okay. That doesn't hit. The dagger does hit. Damage, okay. This guy runs to this door. This guy runs to this door. Guy moves towards Diggle, and now it's Tony's turn. Or Sinissalea turn. They're shot at. Okay. Seven doesn't hit. That guy moves forward and attacks Wayne. $10. Does that hit? Alright, 10 doesn't hit Wayne. Well, now it's Nick's go. You can try and see. But from what you can see, she looks bound in there. Okay. $15 hits. Yeah. 1d4 plus your strength. Your strength is 1. Your strength modifier. Okay. And now you roll another d20. You hit again. Okay. This bandit looks at Diggle and swings his scimitar at him. This is what you get for mocking me. Alright, I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. It doesn't go through your AC, so back to Wayne's turn. Okay. You try swinging at him. Your axe almost hits, and then all of a sudden it's on the floor. That hits. As he's laughing at your axe falling on the floor, your dagger slips in between his ribs and he falls down dead as a doornail. This bandit here opens the door, runs through it as he's yelling, "Intruders! Intruders!" And same thing happens with the other bandit. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Okay. Tony's go. Okay. You don't hit. You need to roll higher there, Tony. Probably not. I just roll a d20. If you, on your left-hand side, there's the bar with things. The very last one's a d20. It opens up a thing, so you just click that, and it rolls the d20 for you. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, go ahead, grab a drink, quick. Because Wayne's being attacked anyways. $11. I think his offhand hits, though. That's a 20. Uh, 4 damage. And the other one attacks Diggle. 14 doesn't go through his AC. So it's back to Wayne. Oh no, it's Nick's turn. So while we wait for Nick, I'm just going to quickly grab some water. Your go, Nick. They've been attacked. They haven't been damaged. Okay. Nick, your first dagger completely whiffs and almost stabs you, leaving you with a very fine, almost paper-like nick in your leg. Your second dagger hits. Yeah, I'll just take the first number, so 3 plus your strength, so 4 damage. Okay. Wayne. It's an action. It's an action. Yes. Okay. Tony's go. Okay. Okay, confirm it. You confirm a crit. That's a confirm. Is it times 2 or times 3? 8 damage. Okay. Yeah. It's that I find is player preference because it can either help you or hurt you, right? Yeah. All right. Well, Wayne, sorry, but the guy is attacking you again. Does not hit. And his other weapon. Well, the first one was a 10. Second one's a 15. Six damage. All right. Diggle, your go. So what's the total? Like 12 plus. Your dex. No, strength, sorry. 13. The first dagger hits, the second one doesn't. Yeah. Okay. This guy runs into this room. As he passes you, you get an attack of opportunity, Nick, so roll a d20. You don't hit. And he picks up this chained person and holds him in front like a hostage. And now it's Wayne's go. Confirm. You hit. You crit. Now, because you got a natural 20, I want the most epic explanation of you hitting him with your axe. As it hits, Wayne, as it hits his skull, his skull splits in half and he keels over dead. So that's exactly what would have happened to him. All right, Tony. Okay. DC 14. Okay. Yeah, Tony, don't worry about it. He rolled a 1. Yeah. Yeah, no. You rolled a 1. All right. He looks at Diggle and says, I'm taking her with me to the grave. Here you go, Nick. You got to take action to bring out your crossbow. Yep. 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 Okay. D20. Well, you always roll a D20 to see if you hit, and then you roll whatever the damage is. So as you're winding up your crossbow, one of your strings snaps on you. It's your go, Wayne. Yes. Don't care. I'm taking her with me. Nothing you can do about it. You can make an intimidation roll. See if you succeed. No, no, you're not. Okay. That hits. Okay. Well, he don't roll. He's dead. But so is the prisoner. You killed her as well. She was very malnourished and not very. All right. So there's nothing else in this room. What are you guys gonna do? Your light room, okay. Yep. Nick, Nick, can you make a perception roll for me? Make a perception check for me. Yeah. Yeah. You're always exhausted when rage is done. Um. That was that was only 2 rounds that you had raged. I guess no, 3. Was it 4? Um. Yeah. So Nick, well, Thorili is healing up. You're not still in combat. Um. So Nick, with your great perception of 7, you hear yelling throughout the keep, and you hear loud booming sounds. Okay, so you get 7 health back. They are. They're not hurt. They just look tired and malnourished. She's just tied with a rope. She's just tied with a rope. She explains that she's the blacksmith's wife from the village. Somewhere inside the keep. You killed a woman. Some prostitute. She hobbles through the door and out of the keep. Back towards town. Alright. Okay. It's still open. That's why you could see into the hallway. Yep. Everyone can make perception. You, like Diggle, hear loud booming and hollering. No. Just in general. You can't discern really where that sound is coming from. Nope. What are you talking about? There's nothing in there. You didn't let me finish revealing stuff. They go down. Make a sleight of hand. You unlock it. You find a dagger that you're not really sure what it is. You kind of need someone that knows a little more about it to tell you what it's about. You might be able to find someone in town. Yep. When you walk in that room, Wayne, you notice that the door at the back is also open. That's 2 prisoners, 1 enemy. That's one of the guys that ran out. He's using a prisoner to shield himself. You, stay away! Dwarf, get out of here! Leave me alone and I'll leave the prisoner alone. If you let me leave right now, I will let the prisoner go. I want safe passage away from you. I'm going out through the back. I'm not coming past you. He stabs the prisoner and runs. Prisoner's wounded. It's a stab. It's your generic stab wound. Just want to go home. Place scares me. You guys are lucky. There isn't too many here. They're out on a raid right now. A lot. There is a lot of bandits that live here. I don't know how many are left. I don't know. When they brought me in, it was already here. I just hear noises in the night. They scare me. I'm a prisoner. I can't leave. Yes. He's just a commoner. No one of any importance. I'm Isabella. You're very handsome. It hurts a lot. Could you make it go away? That's okay. It'll still be bloody, but you'll still be gorgeous. So you clean her wound. He's gone. It's just another slave prisoner. And she latches onto you. She's very weak from blood loss and falls to the floor. I'm Rhaegar. I'm just a civil servant. I dig stuff. I think he's downstairs. It's where they keep all the important people. I don't know nothing about no cleric. He leaves. I'm gonna uncover that just so you guys don't decide to go look in there because there's nothing there. This guy picks her up and they start heading back to town. Okay. All right. What you can see is where it puts you out. You see two large cave trolls, and you hear them bickering between each other. No bars, I'm better than you. Fuck you, Zerm, I'm better than you. They haven't noticed you in their heated argument. You want? Well, you're just looking at what's there, right? They're arguing with each other and haven't noticed you two. From what you can tell, they just look like crates and barrels. You're not sure if what they contain. Assuming you're just doing that. They can't get you. They have to break through the door to get you. They can't walk through it. They have to make a hole. As you guys are discussing this, you see Zerm walk up to Bars and start swinging his club at him. And then the other one swing back, and they're essentially beating each other up. Yep. Now it's open. Yep. Looks like some blankets. Nice warm winter blankets. It's locked. Your lockpick breaks. No, you have Thieves' Tool. There's more than one. There's always more than one in Thieves' Tool kit. Yeah, you can tempt again. Make a hit check. Roll a hit. You hit. You shatter the lock. Take 1 point of damage from flying metal. You see some guy cooking. Looks like a chef. He jumps like he's startled and says, "What do you want? I'm just Bob the cook. Just Bob the cook. I make food so I don't have to live in one of those cells. You know how tiny those cells are?" Whatever the boss says. Whatever he wants is what I make. You can't have any, though. The boss won't like it if I give it. I don't want to be whipped again today. The boss knows. The boss knows everything. I'm safe here. They don't hurt me. They leave me alone as long as I just cook. It opens when you push on it. In each chest, you find a pack of 20, like a pouch of 20 silver in each one. He's cooking something that looks like meat, but you're not entirely sure what it is. Okay. Wow, it's semi-open. Wayne, the more you think about the meat you just ate, the more it tastes like chicken. You open this door. Why are you? Hi there, my name's Smithy. Well, yeah, my father was a blacksmith. My grandfather was a blacksmith. My great-grandfather was a blacksmith. My great-great-grandfather was a blacksmith. And my great-great-great-grandfather was a pimp. All of them were Smithy. Yeah, I don't know how that worked with the pimp, but that is my name, Smithy. Yeah, but these guys are quite nice. I get to work with some pretty good materials. I make stuff. They bring me stuff. They pay me well. I don't know if I really want to go against them. Yeah, but she wasn't the best wife in the world, so you could say so. No, no, that looks older than I am. I don't really know if I can tell you anything about it. By the way, that door's open, so you can see down the hallway. Yeah, they took someone. I don't know where they put them, but just the other night there was someone. There was a ruckus because even the trolls were behaving themselves. Never seen two trolls that hated each other as much as those two. So Nick, you see three workers and two guys that have whips. push it open. It looks like a storeroom. No. Well, you notice the guys with the whip whipping the slaves and yelling them to work harder. They're not paying attention to what's around them. You have to roll to see if you're... Yeah. You're just better at staying stealthy. Okay. Also, everyone roll initiative for after this round. Okay. For initiative or hit? Okay. 16 hits. Jesus. Okay. While Nick's still stealth, so he could walk up, and Tony still gets an attack. Yeah, everyone gets to attack on the surprise round. Well, you could just sneak attack with your daggers. You roll an extra d6 on damage. Except you don't hit. Even with your bonus, you don't hit. And Tony? Oh, yeah, that doesn't hit. Unless you have a really big plus to that. Your +2, yeah. Alright. So I have Tony's initiative. I need Diggle's and Thorili's. Okay. That should be a 9. Plus, your dex, which is 3. Well, Sin, you get to go first. No, Sin. Well, you crit. Yeah, your arrow pretty much takes his head off, clean off. Um, so the other slave master starts whipping the one in front of him, saying, "Get those guys! Get them now!" This guy starts moving, charges at Diggle, and attacks. Roll intimidation. Yeah. Plus, what's your bonus? You're learning. That's the thing. Yeah, he's got intimidation skill. Yeah. It should have added your yeah. So 15. You scare him. He's looking around. You see his eyes welling up with tears as he doesn't know what to do, and he's afraid. Yeah, it's Wayne's go. No, you can push your way through. They're just slaves. They're just slaves. You slam them against the wall. They look dazed, confused, and scared that a dwarf just did that to them. Okay. 8 does not confirm. Okay. 8. Okay. Diggle. Yep. As long as you have range, what's your range on it? You are 30 feet away. I'm pretty sure it's 80, so I'm pretty sure you can hit. Just trying to find it in the book. Tell you for sure. I'm pretty sure it's a D6 though. Roll and see if you hit. 1d8. Yep. You're 14. That hits. It's 1d8, Nick. Yep. Plus your strength, which is 1, right? Oh no, it's not melee. It's just 7. No. You can, I believe there's a feat. Oh, right, it's classes, because when I was a ranger, I had extra. Okay. Back to Tony. Nope. They don't know what they're doing. The one that got sent to attack doesn't know what he's doing now because Wayne scared the pants off of him. Or Diggle, or someone scared the pants off of him. Okay. That hits. He dies. Not anything fancy, he just dies. They thank you and work their way back the way you came. You're not sure if they make it out safely or not. You just hope so. Speed it up a little bit. You can fit. You can fit. That's got to be hidden still. Okay. What are you going to do? Well, you can see through. It's, like 3 spikes sticking out, like big spikes sticking out. And Diggle, you notice that there's a lever on the wall. The 3 spikes go down. 3 spikes stay down. Be sense trap. Yeah. Your perception skills do not seem to be helping you at the moment. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Even pulling the lever doesn't seem out of the ordinary. You notice four circular objects in the middle with what look like very large spears sticking out, and the walls all have spears around them, from top to bottom. Nothing happens. You notice there's a switch on the wall. It's like a big button with like a handprint. You don't notice anything unusual. You hear a bunch of clicking. The four things in the middle start spinning, and you hear like grinding sounds coming down. In the meantime, where Diggle just walked through, even though he can't now, a rock wall has slammed down. Does nothing. What are you guys gonna do? Seems like the room is slowly getting smaller. All the exits are the wooden poles are up on the exits. Yes, they're wooden. Okay. You hit. The middle one falls down, but it's not wide enough for a fat dwarf to get through. Nine hits. The other wooden falls down, but it doesn't look like a fat dwarf can fit through with his armor on. Uh, Nick, roll perception for me. You guys can't fit through either. You all take 1 damage. Nick, you sense that there's some sort of gear system that maybe if you went to that button that Thorili hit, you might be able to attempt to disable it. You should have disable trap as a skill. Yep. Plus, what are you adding to that? Yeah, so it's +3. So you start fiddling around with that button that Thorili hit. All of a sudden, you know, something just clicks in your mind. You shove something in the bottom corner, and everything stops moving. And the gate in front of you drops.